Hey everybody, welcome back to another Stone Face Reactions. I'm Griffin, that's Theta, and we're here to watch some Overlord today. And we got a comment here from Furutawashu. I had to go get a translator for that one, but thanks for commenting. They say, Elnix was so desperate he's overthinking everything, which made any move Ainz makes run in his mind rent-free. More of a demiurge effect. Which, yeah, no, that actually totally checks out. Everyone continually thinks, or like all the smart characters continually overthink Ainz. They are thinking like, what would they do if they had all the power that he did? So it's definitely fun to see him go crazy thinking that. What do you think, Theta?
Yeah, no, I mean, it's the thing where, okay, why is he doing this? What would I do if I was doing this? How would I beat me if I was doing this?
Mm-hmm.
Well, none of that makes sense, so why is he doing this?
I gotta say, fun question. Have you ever tried playing chess against yourself?
It's not fun.
It generally, yes, no, it is not fun.
Well, you're not beating anybody, so
Well, it's more the fact that you know all the moves and plans that you're thinking anyway. So how do you make a plan against the plan that you already thought of planned about? Because now you're just foiling your own thoughts.
well, that's what I'm saying. It's not fun because you're not planning against somebody. The
Mhm.
moment that you move to the other side of the board and start moving pieces, you know what the first guy is thinking. So, and the moment you move back, you know what the other guy was thinking. It's
Mhm.
like playing it's like playing Pegasus. It's just not fun.
But you know what I'm thinking about? What happened last time? On the last episode, it was In the Pursuit of the Land of the Dwarves, where Albedo suggests to Demiurge that Ainz isn't happy with his plans, and Ainz wants him and Albedo to arrange for the Empire to become a vassal state. Ainz hopes to make an alliance with the Dwarven Kingdom to gain access to the rune technology. He takes Aura Shaltir and Lizardman Zimburo, who has experience with the dwarves. Ainz hopes the experience will broaden Shaltir's mind. In private, Ainz reveals that the runes are from Yggdrasil game and wonders if it was another player who taught them to the dwarves. Aura suggests to Shaltir that she should try to understand Ain's actions. They arrive at Fio city, but find it abandoned except for Gondo Firebeard, a dwarf miner. Ainz explains his interest in an alliance and in runes. Gondo admits that there are not many runesmiths remaining, since it is easier to use enchantments, and dwarven society has been in decline for years. Ain's offers his support in helping the dwarves recover their pride, so Gondo swears loyalty. They encounter Quagua, a race of mole people who eat metal to make their fur impenetrable. Ainz orders Shaltir to capture them alive and is pleased when she correctly deduces his reasoning for doing so. Ainz learns the Quagua are support forces for an army led by Clan Lord Ryuro, who, at this very moment, is leading an army to destroy what is left of the Dwarven Kingdom. Next time on Lord of the Rings. There you go. Um, did the Quagga read to you as mole people?
I didn't know that they ate metal to make their fur invincible.
If they said that at any point, they said it really fast. They kind of came off to me more hyena and knoll like, you know? But then again, I guess it's just because they're big furry things with lots of teeth.
Yeah. I guess the fact they're living underground is the mole aspect.
Mhm. This episode is the impending crisis, and we've already been told what that is. Uh, so how terribly do you think Ainz is going to destroy this invading army?
I think to me the thing that doesn't make sense is how does the tomb not have rune stuff?
What do you mean?
He's interested in the rune stuff because assumedly he doesn't have it.
Mhm.
If it comes from Yggdrasil, the place where the tomb comes from, how does the tomb not have it?
I would guess that it was a player power and just one he didn't spec into.
No, I mean the tomb is filled with everything. Like The only stuff he doesn't have, the stuff he's actively gone out and trying to find, was
Mhm.
martial arts. Because martial arts was not a native power from Yggdrasil. Everything
Right.
else from Yggdrasil he has. Not specifically himself, but the tomb. That's why I said the tomb.
Well, I mean,
So
I guess he's demonstrated that he can just like draw them out. He knows what they do. It seems like he could probably make them. They probably are there,
there should be
but he doesn't
NPCs in the
manufacture
tomb
them.
that make them already.
Hmm. Yeah, I guess that's the thing. Nobody's making them except maybe him, and maybe not at the level that he wants to.
The only reason why I could think that he would be looking for them is to bring them to the city so other people can use them,
Mhm.
not just the tomb.
Right. Maybe he's looking for an in-world excuse to give it away to people.
So if that turns out to not be it, I'll be more disappointed.
Okay. So let's see. So do we have any more thoughts going into this? I'm just excited to see where the CGI budget goes, I think.
I mean, the less CGI budget the better.
Exactly. We're gonna get some low poly models today. Let's do it. So, I think before we begin, be sure to hit that like button. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below to feed the algorithms. And on top of all that, if you watch more shows like this, unfiltered, uncensored, and uncut, as well as some early access stuff, you can check it out over on the Patreon. It's just $5 a month, but no pressure. It's all a support channel, just a little bit extra.
どうなってるんだ。連絡はまだか。状況を的確に説明できる者はいるか。総司令官、砦がクワゴアの侵攻を受けているとのことです。
My face is mostly eyes and beard.
I could almost be convinced this is a different show for a moment.
大扉を閉めよう。しかしまだ砦の兵が。バカモン。手をじら10万人の命が優先だ。大扉を閉めよう。
That's what we call conviction. But sir, what he said!
There's people still fighting, but literally none. Oh, cool, local wizard. Aren't they moles?
What if they just dig around it?
Exactly. Oh, that's such a cute little dino.
Oh, why don't the bad guys just go around to the upper entrance?
Maybe they just don't like the surface, you know? It's too bright outside, it's too hot.
We have a vampire with a parasail. Apparently it's not that bright.
Yeah, but you know, the Quagga, they just don't like it, you know. It's like down here. It's currently, let's see, what's the temperature today? It is 90 degrees. It is probably about 50-60% humidity. There's no cloud cover. Yeah, no, I don't want to go outside. Not a bit. I don't even live underground. I just don't want to go out.
I don't care if it was pitch black and 65 outside. I still wouldn't want to go outside.
I mean, at that point, I probably would actually.
Why, to
Yeah, give
experience
me like
the
a nice gray
apocalypse?
cloudy day.
If it's pitch black outside at 12 in the afternoon at 65 degrees, it's
Gosh.
clearly the apocalypse. The
Yeah,
nukes
real
have
apocalypse
fallen.
gaming hours right here. Like, we just want to like turn over, see like the orange mushroom cloud just like lightly illuminated the sky. It's like, oh yeah, this is really pretty. This is a nice evening vibe with the nukes going off.
There's a great comedian joke about it. Going on a date later with his girlfriend, asking if she needs a coat, and it's like 100 degrees. If the temperature drops by that much, if the nukes have fallen, we're not going out.
彼らはフェオライゾで捕らえたクワゴアから情報を引き出したそうで、クワゴアたちが大裂け目の迂回路を見つけたので至急注意されたしと。私は魔導国の王アインズール・ゴウン魔導王である。
Well, that is a spooky vibe aura there.
司令官自らとは恐れ入るな。クワゴアの方はいいのかね。なるほど。
私が来たことから全て読まれたのですね。
もちろんその通りだ。
魔導王陛下は全てご存知のようだ。
Time to not give him any information.
我々たちの進行を押しとどめてはいますが、援軍のあてもなく都市の放棄を検討しています。
私はお前たちと国交を開くためにやってきたのだ。滅びてもらっては困る。どうだ、私の手を取らないか。
上の摂政会の判断を仰ぐ必要があります。
待つのは構わない。だが、よくあるな。
I don't mind the wait as long as you can survive it.
It's like you know they're not going to do anything, man. Just let us in.
魔導王陛下、あなたの国のお力を
It's the odd way that this show works. That we're slow as fuck on everything, but the moments we want to, we just speed things up at an unbelievable rate.
返されれば何の役にも立たなかったな。間もなく希少な鉱石は俺たちのもの
You know what these guys are? They're the Towser from Myriad Song.
Oh, they totally are, actually. You're right.
かしこまりました。
Your soldiers suck. They literally just opened the door and you didn't do anything.
Just touching them caused them to lose their
For a
arms.
second there, I thought that was Gargantua, the one from season 2. I'm like, did they bring him along?
For fun. He's a good conversationalist.
I said, when did they bring him along? And your response was, for fun.
Oh, I thought he said why. But no, it looks like they're just maybe that
I
tall.
did say why. I did say why. I said when. You got me confused now. With your stupid. Why is it a mystery that they figured a way across the Great Chasm? You built a bridge. And that's how much your soldiers sucked. You did it in one move and they couldn't do it with all the time they had.
That is still at least a very cool move.
Yeah, I hadn't seen it in Indiana Jones 40 years ago.
あれはゴーレムだな。ゴーレム？モンスターだ。おそらくドワーフが飼いならしたのだろう。さすがに登っては来ないようだが。撤収する。
And they just leap all the way up.
リュウロ様に伝えるのだ。
現在我々の国に王はおらず、摂政会という合議制を取っております。
なるほど。
こちらで今しばらくお待ちください。
ああ。何？
どうかされましたか、魔導王陛下。
ああ、いや、こちらのこと気にする必要はない。
それではすぐに摂政会に話を通してまいります。
But I didn't see any communication device on him or anything.
I'm just waiting for them to flood the room with poison gas like it's episode 1 of Star Wars.
2体はほぼ同時に倒された。それが個人によるものであるならば、最低でも45。
Alright, overestimating now. Doesn't know that they fell down a crevasse, thinks that some superior opponent defeated them.
もしかすると、シャルティアを洗脳した奴らが。
お待たせいたしました。それではご案内いたします。魔導王陛下が参られました。
Old dude there looked like the wizard from the kingdom for a second.
He actually is. He's just wearing a dwarf disguise today. He's in every kingdom's advisor council.
アインズールゴウン魔導王である。
よくぞ参られました。魔導王陛下。まずはそちらにおかけくださいますか。 最初にこの国を代表してお礼を申し上げたい。もし陛下がいなければこの国は滅びていたでしょう。
困った時はお互い様だ。
総司令官からは陛下は我が国と国交を開き交易を求められていると伺っていますが、
その通りだ。帰国では
I'm just like taking in their designs here.
野菜や食料品、それに人間の国や魔導国の酒に興味はないか。
それで魔導王陛下はこの国の何が欲しいのでしょう。
まずは鉱石だ。
Of course, they perk up at liquor. They're fucking stereotypes.
それと武具も欲しいところだな。ドワーフの武具は非常に優れていると聞いた記憶がある。
クワゴアを撃退してくださった
Forge Master, there's a title.
言葉もないが、即答はしかねる問題だ。
無論構わない。さてそのクワゴアだが、彼らの侵攻は私の方で勝手に対処させていただいた。そうだな。
その通りです。陛下がいらっしゃらず大扉が破られれば市民を動員しての都市決戦になったでしょう。
しかしこのフェオジュラはまだ完全に平和を手にしたわけではない。
大裂け目を迂回する道が見つけられた以上、またクワゴアたちは襲ってきます。
私としても帰
Do
国
you not know that the bridge has been destroyed?
どうだ
There might be another way.
我が国力であれば帰国がしばらく
I mean, there was only one door.
状況ぐらいは作れる。
大変ありがたいお話ではありますが、
そう。例えば奴らがねぐらにしているフェオ・ベルカナとか言ったか。そのかつてのドワーフの王都を奪還するとか。
王都を取り戻すと。
それはいくら陛下でも危険です。今のクワゴアたちは8つの部族を束ねる氏族王が立ち、相当な力を持っています。
そもそも王都に行くのは無理じゃよ。恐ろしい。
He sure looks like the director of food production.
They all look like a stereotype of what you think their position would look like.
ほう、ドラゴンが。
陛下、それでも可能
So that was like High Priest of Earth, and of course we had our Priest Kingdom with like water, earth, air, and stuff. They've never mentioned the magic system being like based around elements or anything quite yet. But I guess the people of the world still kind of divide themselves on that.
当然の疑問だな。理由の一つは、クワゴアたちよりは常識や取引という言葉が通じる貴国と国交を開きたいと考えているからだ。それに、価値に入った相手と負けかけている相手、どちらに力を貸した方が感謝が大きい。そして感謝を言葉ではなく、物品で支払ってほしいというのが2つ目の理由だ。
なるほど、報酬ということですか。
この国のすべてのルーン交渉を我が国に招きたい。
Time to poach all the talent.
まさか奴隷にするつもりか。
交易を求める相手の国民を奴隷に。私はルーン交渉を招き、我が国でアイテムを作ってもらいたいと考えているだけだ。
であれば、刻まれたアイテムを最優先でお売りするというのはどうでしょう。
ダメだな。リターンが少なすぎる。ルーン技術を我が国に独占させる。これが帰国の王都を奪還する代価として我々が欲しているものだ。この返事はいつ頃もらえる？
そうですね。明日まで。
現在我々はクワゴアに攻められているのだぞ。申し訳ないですが、先ほどの待合室でお待ちいただけますか。早急に結論。
Last episode, they said that they were letting the runesmiths die off anyway. So
Exactly.
it's not like they're trading off a big thing to them. It's not like
I guess they are suddenly very suspicious that somebody came by wanting all of it.
なんじゃありゃ。どえらい化け物じゃないか。わし、漏らすかと思ったぞ。
絶対にあいつ悪じゃぞ。
闇の軍勢じゃ。武具を渡すなど断固反対じゃ。
何よりあの体では酒が飲めんじゃろい。
やはり酒を飲めん相手はどうも信頼できんわ。
Oh, all of this is great.
ですが、クワゴアたちをどうにかできなければ国が滅びます。そして今、我々を救ってくれるのは魔導王陛下しかおりません。魔導王陛下、相談の結果、陛下のおっしゃる通りにすると決まりました。
turns out we only had 2 runesmiths anyway.
最新興を抑止できるだけの兵力を仮装。
I mean, again, this is the whole trick of the situation. Did Ainz commit a, do a demographic? Does he know how many runesmiths there are? Yep,
He
this is
gets like
all
3 of them.
5. All 5 runesmiths.
魔導国は調査団を受け入れると約束しよう。
労働規則は守られないのが一般的だけど、俺はヘロヘロさんのような人を生み出すことはしない。ドワーフたちが来ても感心するようなルールを作るぞ。
There you go. Ainz of the Union Man. There we go.
おお、コンボ来たぞ。さあ、約束のものを渡してもらおうか。それは魔導王陛下のお話が終わって
That's
から。
Robin Williams level of forearm hair.
Yeah, he's the fluffiest dwarf.
あの酒は陛下しか持っておらん。
今度は釣れないの。あんなうまい酒は初めてじゃ。お前も飲んだらわかるじゃろ。
わしは飲んでおらんよ。酒は好きじゃないからの。なんともったいない。ゴンボは人生の8割は損をしておるぞ。
I mean, as per the council's meeting a little while ago, don't trust this guy.
なんでとじゃ。化け物じゃ。
想像。
I guess Shaltier's learning stuff.
アインズ様、何かおっしゃられんしたかい？
いや、何も。私はアインズールゴウン魔導。
She's been writing shit down in the background of every scene.
She's becoming more active. It's good. It's personality development.
ルーン交渉である君たちに会えたことを心の底より喜んでいる。さて、私の話というのは非常に簡単な提案でありお願いだ。私の国に来て、ルーンによる魔化の革新的技術開発に取り組んでほしい。
一つ聞きたい。なぜにわしらの技術なんじゃ。正直この国でも廃れていく技術じゃぞ。
Time to show them what they can do.
なんという剣じゃ。もっと近くで見せてくれ。少し触らせてくれ。
想像し、静かにせよ。
Just a side shot of Shaltier there, like blush lines. So there,
この剣にあるように20のルーンを刻み込むことは可能なのかな。
それは無理じゃ。200年前、ルーン交渉輝かしき時代。王のハンマーに
That's a good census scale there, 6 out of 20.
なるほど。ではやはりこれは失われた技術で生み出された武器だということか。
失われた？
私はあくまでも手に入れただけだ。そして作ったものはすでにこの世にはいない。
なんということか。
私は諸君に失われた知識の再現をお願いしたい。この大切な技術を復活させたいのだ。そのためにお前たちの力が欲しい。
作りたいぞ。わしもじゃ。そうじゃ。わしも挑戦したいぞ。
There you go. You just told a bunch of professionals, like, look what the height of your craft can do. You want to try?
プレゼン終了。ああ、この開放感たまんないな。
Oh yeah, he is a salary worker. He's solely done group presentations before. He just sold a product. He's marketing.
no, he was like a work from home kind of salary worker. The
I'm sure he's made a
flashback.
PowerPoint.
No, the flashback occurs in a different show, so you didn't see it.
Ah, shame.
Remember, he comes from a dystopian future.
I do want to see that scene, though.
本当にルーン交渉は必要ないと判断したんじゃな。
そうだな、今度よ。
Touch of Death.
だが私はルーン交渉に可能性を感じている。一つの国で捨てられようとも別の国で求められる。ならばそれはまだ終わりではないじゃないか。
ありがたい魔導王陛下。その期待に応えられるよう全力を尽くさせてくれ。
明日から私たちは
They're still so fun to just
ど
watch.
ちらに出かけるので？
お前たちの王都を取り戻しに行く。
陛下、ご要望いただいた王都までの案内人ですが、この者が志願いたしまして。
昨晩陛下と別れてから仲間たちに聞いて回った。王都までの道のりは誰よりも
I almost expected it to be Firebeard, what the hell his name
お
was.
前に死なれては困るのだがな。
危険は覚悟の上じゃ。王都にある宝物庫の中には王家に伝わる技術書もあるはずなんじゃ。
If we can get there and steal it first. That's good motivation.
お前の国の宝だろ
わしらをルーン技術を失ってもいいと思っている国に技術書があっても意味がないではないか。
Thank God I don't move my mouth when I'm talking, and you're covering your mouth up.
That's what the beards are for. I love that. So it's like, oh, I seem to suddenly have a bout of blindness.
デスナイトが随分と派手にやったようでありんすね。
仕方ないな。マスフライ。
I like none of the other dwarves are questioning, oh, you're not bringing your army? Just the three of you and the guide then, huh? Okay.
Yo.
クワゴアたちがやったのか。デスナイトを倒せる力を持ちながら、わざわざ橋を落とす必要はないはずだが。シャルティアよ、これよりいくつかの注意事項をお前に言っておく。
Ainz is unfamiliar with fall damage.
Has not fallen since he's gotten here.
非常に危険な地に突入する。なぜ危険かといえば、私のデスナイト2体をたやすく倒す敵がいるのは間違いないからだ。
全力で対応させてもらいんす。
いや、決して全力を出すな。
なんででありんしょ
う。相手の取るだろう行動を考えるのだ。相手が最も欲しているのはこちらの情報、戦力だ。おそらく使い捨ての襲撃部隊を送り込むなどして。
何か気になるものでもあったかな。
I don't smell our Death Knight anywhere on this side of the thing.
私なら強者に対してそういった行動。
You have a strong case of zip it.
私の仲間たちもそうだ。
思考の方々もでありんすか。
シャルティアよ、思考を回転させるんだぞ。
思考を回転、思考を回転。
それでアウラ、何か用があったのか。
いえ、何でもありません。
ん？そうか。では強敵に遭遇する可能性。
Can't prove him wrong, so I can't say what I was gonna say.
難所もまだ2つあるぞ。第2の難所は恐ろしい魔獣のいる灼熱の海なんじゃが。
That's kind of a cool visual.
さあ、最後の難所は死の迷宮じゃぞ。
It's also easy to animate. Just draw the shadow.
飛行が通用せん。獅子の猛毒ガスがあちこちで吹き、無数の枝分かれした道が死へと誘うのじゃ。
ガスと言われても、アンデッドはどこに耐性がありんすえ。
お前たちは魔法で防御しておくか。
Yeah, but say, Mare is not undead though.
Yeah.
これで迷い道を最適ルートで攻略できる。
なんと
He just activated the MMO waypoint finder.
間もなく王都だな。先に作戦を伝えておく。
はい。
お前たちはクワゴアを相手にせよ。奴らが支配下に入るならよし。断るのであれば、ナザリックが意を示せ。
任せてください。かしこまり。
Wait, sir, didn't you just tell me not to fight?
相手は私がする。
Not show them everything, I
フロス
think.
トドラゴンか。
Ah, yes, quite like a dad to a daughter, right? Remember, on the first date, don't show them all the goods.
その天変地異を操るドラゴンの名前はご存知ですか？
あ、名前までは。
Glad that voice actor got a call back for at least one scene. So I honestly do not remember that conversation happening back in season 1.
I don't think it did.
That's what I'm saying.
Then again,
the voice actor
3
got
seasons.
called back for one more scene.
So obviously next time they're encountering a dragon, right? It's dragon time. I can't wait.
Yeah. I mean, we saw the dragons in the opening. Like a huge
I know.
surprise.
I know. I want the dragons. I need to see what the dragons are up to. It's gonna be fun.
Well, I mean, they're not going to beat Ainz.
Well, I want to put a pin on that. Wait until afterwards.
Why? You're either gonna say yes they can or no they can't. One of those would be a right answer, and the other
Well,
is
we
not.
got power levels now, so we'll come back to that.
Yeah, Ainz is on the top, and everyone else is beneath him.
Mhm.
It's the conceit of the show, Griff.
All right. So I mean, like even Frieza had a power level of 1,000,000, or
Right, but
so they say at the
the
various
show was
points.
about Goku.
Right. So my point is that like they gave us like a very definitive number, or like several different numbers, right? I think Ainz has said like he's a level 100. That just seems like something that would happen. Is that
Well, Ainz
correct,
is a
Theta?
player. A
Yeah.
dragon is not.
Okay.
Also,
Uh,
Ainz is from an MMO. Nobody
mhm.
else is.
That's true, but I think you could still scale them. Like people have done various spell level feats, and that's been a power scaling thing for a while. Where it's like, oh yeah, the best we've been able to do is 3
You know,
out of 12.
we have been looking for a thing to do this with. I don't even remember why you wanted to, but a bet,
A bet?
a bet. Well, there was something you wanted to watch or something, and you said once we have a bet to be able to do it on. This seems like the bet to do it. Remember, because the joke was that I would like drag you into Tower of Chihuahua, a third episode in, so you'd have no context of what's going on.
Right.
But it was
Uh,
something you wanted to watch or show me or something like that, and we said a bet would be a good way to do it the same way.
Gosh, I have completely forgot. Maybe it was just Code Geass, honestly.
I don't think so. I think it was.
Still,
I might not have even been anime related. It might have just been something you wanted to put up.
mhm,
But
right.
still, this is a bet worthy thing.
Is it because I was just gonna just talk about like how the world is scaled right now?
Yeah, you are saying let's put a pin in that because you think Ainz can lose.
Yeah, because I think there's like a percentage chance. Like
Eh,
we just had like a showing. It's like, oh yeah, Ainz has like 20 runes on a sword. The best they've ever said that's been done is 6.
200
So,
years ago. My
so the
point
world is like
is,
at best 25% of his power,
My
right?
point is that I'm fast forwarding this conversation to, hey, maybe not you explaining it all or me countering your explanation. Let's put money where our mouth is and put a bet down. If you think it's really possible for it to happen, enough to have an argument about it, let's bet.
All right. Well, obviously, I don't think I want to make the bet Ainz will lose in a straight up fight. I don't even think they will fight.
How quickly we backtrack.
I'm saying there's chance, but
Once time is on the
what's
table,
what's like the proper
instantly
way we can do
backtrack.
it so that even if they don't fight, we have a bet here.
Who wins? There's a clear definition of who wins in any scenario.
Okay. What percentage of Ainz's power is the dragon? 25, 50, 75? Closest without going over?
I don't know what that has to do with anything. We're saying who
Okay.
wins against the other.
If they fight, Ainz wins. Now the question is, how much does he win by? He's indicated the Death
That
Knights were
is
level 45.
meaningless. That is meaningless. All I'm saying is Ainz wins. Your argument is that the dragon can win, and I'm saying no.
That's no fun, though.
Maybe it's no fun.
That's just accepting losing.
It's a binary situation in which you're saying, we're going to take gate 1 instead of gate 0. And I'm saying Ainz wins. Now, are you going to bet that the dragon wins or no?
How much does the dragon win by? Or how much
Does
does
not
Ainz win
matter.
by?
A Pyrrhic victory is just as much as a complete victory.
I mean, in that case, like, it doesn't matter, because it is going to be an Ainz victory if it's his fight.
Cool,
That's
then
the
I've
question.
already won.
What does he got to expend for it?
Doesn't matter. If you're saying the dragon can win, then the dragon winning is the other state. We have Ainz wins, dragon wins. Your initial statement was dragon can win.
You see, this is why I need to explain everything. I feel it's just kind of gone over your head now.
It hasn't gone over my head. You've literally said the dragon can win. I'm saying the dragon can't win, therefore Ainz wins. This is an either or war.
There you go then. I guess Ainz wins.
All right, well, you're not willing to bet that.
All right. So what do you got on the table then?
What table?
What do you got in your mind? What do you want to say? What else you got about the episode today?
I mean, not much. Not much really happened. Again, everything I've said happened in the episode. Ainz has no experience with fall damage.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that means you couldn't jump in the MMO.
Mm-hmm. Oh gosh, I'm just imagining now a 3D game where you're not allowed to jump. It's horrifying to imagine.
I mean, they've existed. It was a joke.
I know they have, but if I can't mash spacebar and jump like an idiot all the time, what's the point of playing? Actually, we have not seen Ainz jump at all since the start of this series. That might just be true.
Yeah, no, he flies, hovers, and everything.
There we go.
We've seen a ton of people jump,
a mechanic. I guess we've seen the moment jumps, yeah. That's fair. Alright. So I think that is probably all the thoughts we got about the episode then, right?
Yep.
Alright. So let's go ahead and wrap it up for today. This has been Stone Face Reactions, everybody. I'm Griffin, that's Theta, and we'll catch you next time. See you around. Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stone-Faced Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you thought about this video, what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?